up next on WVU News, I'm Ashley Ward, and I'll tell you about one local organization. The rising gas prices are not slowing down. Coming up next on WVU News, I'm Ashley Ward, and I'll tell you about one local organization that's keeping disabled West Virginians employed. Despite gas prices rising to almost $4 a gallon, volunteers continue to pay for gas with their own money and deliver up to 100 meals a day. Like many West Virginians with disabilities, Cliff Linkus struggled to find a job that was just right for him. Last year, PACE provided Linkus with training in food services that prepared him for his job at Beehive Cafe.
I had to make sure that this area is open. We put salt shakers out here as well, make sure the table has napkins and silverware on it because we want our customers to feel that they're welcome here.
About 1 in 4 West Virginians are living with a disability. Morgantown's PACE Enterprises provides vocational rehabilitation services to individuals with a disability throughout north central West Virginia.
West Virginia leads the nation in unemployed adults with disabilities. We're the worst. One of the ways you resolve that is by evaluating, training, and then ultimately placing people with disabilities in good-paying jobs.
Perner says PACE currently employs more than 100 adults with disabilities. Recent studies show that more than 30% of disabled West Virginians were unemployed. Nationwide, more than 20 million families have at least one family member with a disability. Over 65% of disabled Americans are currently unemployed. At PACE, disabled workers can receive training for up to 5 skills. Once they show mastery in their field, they are placed in the job that's right for them. Cliff says he appreciates what he has learned at PACE.
If we were not open right now, it would be a shame because this place is the best place for anybody.
Cliff is just one of many West Virginians that has gained hope through the training received at PACE Enterprises. For over 30 years, Morgantown's Meals on Wheels has been delivering hot food to those in need. But volunteer Neil Bolliard says it's not just the meals that the customers begin to rely on.
Like the thing that I'm getting to interact with people that need interaction with human beings. It's more than that, than the meal. Is that a lot of people just want to talk to another person because there's no one there, and they keep you there a lot of times.
Meals on Wheels provides anywhere from 425 to 500 meals a week, and that number is growing.
And we have just recently collaborated with the Goshen Baptist Church. And the Goshen Baptist Church folks recognized there are people living in their area who would benefit from Meals on Wheels, but that went beyond our 10-mile delivery area.
Kessler was afraid this increase in routes would decrease the number of volunteer drivers. Despite gas prices rising to almost $4 a gallon, volunteers continue to pay for gas with their own money and deliver up to 100 meals a day. Volunteers like Bolliard show how a little dedication can go a long way. For more than 20 years, the Big Brothers Big Sisters program has provided adult mentors to kids. Middle schooler Torrance Atkins says the program has become a big part of his life.
It gives me a mentor and someone to look up to, a male figure in my life.
There is currently more than 100,000 single-parent families in West Virginia. Programs like Big Brothers Big Sisters not only provide after-school activities, but also pair children with a mentor they can trust. Big brother Jeff Few says he's not only a mentor, but also a friend.
If he ever needs someone, that I will always be here for him. I'll even give him my number and tell him, if you need anything, just go ahead and hit me up. No matter how far away, I will get here as soon as possible.
Studies show kids who participate in these types of after-school programs are 46% less likely to try drugs and 26% less likely to try alcohol. Atkins says that the step-by-step help he gets from his big brother has really improved his grades in school. He says it has also taught him how to be a good big brother himself.
Yeah, I try to be the best mentor I can. He's helped me get better and better at it. I just see what he does and try to be like that.
Atkins says his experience in the program has had a positive impact on his life. And straight ahead, we'll tell you how to stop credit card theft before it damages your wallet. I'm Ashley Ward, and you're watching WVU News, an award-winning newscast produced
by journalism students at West Virginia University. Are you one of the 500,000 Americans who will be robbed of their identity this year?
It has to do with credit card fraud. So how safe is your credit card information? I found out what you can do in order to protect yourself.
With the economy in a recession, many are finding it difficult to find a job. The state's unemployment rate is over 10%. So how are people with disabilities managing to find and maintain jobs? I found out how one local organization is helping prepare West Virginians with disabilities for the workforce. Driving under the influence is not only dangerous to those in cars, but also to people walking on the street. Nearly 11 pedestrians are killed every day in the U.S.
But there are things you can do to stay safe while walking around Morgantown, because with the growing population here, that means
while the Wharf District builds new businesses, Preston County is preparing to break ground. For the first time in 2 decades, Preston County approved a bond for new buildings and renovations to old schools. In the process of reforming its laws, the state legislature is also trying to make changes to a controversial bill. Mary Power has more on a sport that is fighting to allow professional competition in West Virginia.